buried in Samoa. Here lies Robert Louis Stevenson. You know, there's a grave or something like it. This is in the book that we both read, Rosa Montero, about couples and things like that. You know, in this one, it's about a Hawaiian guy named Kiawe. So, Keanu Reeves Hawaiian?
I don't think so.
I don't know. He's got a Hawaiian name. Anyway, this guy's called Kiawe.
Handsome.
He's very handsome. He's a handsome guy. So this guy's handsome too. Handsome Hawaiian guy named Kiawe. Merchant Marine, right? Sailor. Arrives pulls into San Francisco. Right? And he's going around the city. And he's basically sightseeing. You know, he goes to see like the hills and doesn't have a camera. Cause they had cameras, but I guess I don't think he had one. And maybe he goes to see the Mission District and things like that. He's basically got a map. He's going around the city, sightseeing, and he's in this wealthy neighborhood. And he's looking at all these beautiful houses in the neighborhood. And he's walking along the sidewalk, and he's looking at this one really amazing house. And he sees a guy peeking out, like from behind the curtains in the front part of the house. And Kiawe waves. Because he's a hick, he's from the sticks. He waves, he's friendly. And a couple minutes later, the door opens. The guy comes to the front door and goes, "Come on in." Kiawe goes into the house. Typical.
Can you give me some?
Sure, cookies.
One, yes. No, only one.
Typical Latin type situation, right? The kind of guy Kiawe is. The guy says, "I noticed you admiring the house." And Kiawe says, "Oh, it's beautiful. It's phenomenal. I wish I had a house like this." And the guy says, "Well, how much money do you have on you?" Kiawe says, "About $50. And the guy says, "Ooh, wow, 50. I kind of wish you had some more." And Kiawe says, "No, you're going to sell me the house for $50? And the guy says, "No. But I'll sell you the thing that got me the house." And he pulls out this bottle. This white frosted glass translucent bottle. And inside the bottle, Kiawe can see a little shape, a little shadow kind of like running around,
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Is the bottle
a little flashing kind of thing.
With the size or something like that?
With the genie? With who?
Genie.
The genie, yeah. Not really. He doesn't even have to rub it.
Oh.
He doesn't even have to rub it. That's the bargain, The guy goes, "Look, this thing in this bottle, this little demon, will grant you any wish you want, apart from immortality. You can't, wish for immortality. But apart from that, the sky's the limit." And Kiawe says, "And you're going to sell it to me for $50. And the guy goes, "Yes, but there's some catches."
Some catches?
Catches, some pegas.
Ah.
He says, "If you die with the bottle in your possession, you go right to hell. You're damned. And the only way you can get rid of it is if you sell it to somebody for less than you bought it for." Right? Wow. And the guy explains, when the bottle first came to Earth, it was worth a fortune. And it was in the hands of Caesars and pharaohs and really rich people. But as time went by, the bottle got cheaper and cheaper. And then the guy says, "And I bought it for $90.
Wow.
I could sell it for $89.
Not very much.
Not very much." And Kiawe says, "No, I don't believe this. This is nonsense, ridiculous." And the guy says, "Look, I'll make you a deal. Give me your $50 for the bottle. As soon as you give it to me, wish for the $50 back again. And if they don't appear, I'll take the bottle back. I'll give you your $50, and tutti contenti. Everybody's happy." Kiawe says, "Okay, no problem." He gives the guy the $50, takes the bottle, holds the bottle, and wishes for his $50 back again. He immediately feels that the $50 has appeared, in his pocket.
Wow.
Right? So he takes out the $50, and he's like, he puts it down, and he gives the bottle back to the guy, and he goes, "Now give me the $50 back, because I don't want any part of this kind of thing. I don't want." And the guy's like, "Sorry.
It's too late.
Too late. It's yours. You got it. It works." So what can he do? He leaves, and he leaves the house, and he tries to get rid of it. He tries to leave it behind him on the sidewalk. He tries to throw it away. He tries to open it. Nothing works. When he leaves it behind him, he just keeps walking and finds it again.
Wow.
He can't get rid of it. Finally, he takes it and he throws it into San Francisco Bay. He throws it into the thing. So that's it, finished. He goes back to his ship, which is docked in the harbor. Cargo ship.
So he's afraid.
He's afraid, man. He just freaks him out. He's from Hawaii. And,
He's not very ambitious guy.
No. He's a sailor. He's an honest guy. He's like a lad. You know?
Yeah.
And he gets back to his ship, gets to his duffel bag or whatever, digs it, and of course, at the bottom of his bag, of his luggage, is the bottle.
Oh.
Can't get rid of it. You know? he goes and he finds his friend, Lopaka. Lopaka, another like Hawaiian guy, right? And he explains to him the story. He goes, man, I got the bottle, I can make whichever I want to. I want to get rid of it. It's giving me the creeps. Lopaka says, here's what we're going to do. You make a wish. Big one, right? The wish comes true, I'll buy the bottle off you, right? For less than you paid for it. You have to be less than 50. Kiawe says, okay. Takes the bottle and he makes a wish. What does he wish for? He wishes for a house. A beautiful house on the Kona coast, which is apparently a part of Hawaii, that he grew up, a house and a plantation in this part of Hawaii where he grew up. And Lopaka says, okay, great. When we go back to Hawaii, we'll see if it came true. If it came true, no. Stay a couple, weeks or months, whatever, the ship sails off. Finally pulls back into Honolulu. They're getting down off their ship. And some people come screaming to Kiawe. They're disconsolate, weeping, crying. Kiawe says, what's the problem? The people say, your uncle, Hanakimoko, has died. He died. He was swimming and he drowned, or surfing, because it's Hawaii.
Yes,
I think he's surfing, and he's drowned. And of course, he left you, he's terrible, he's dead, but he left you his land and like a certain amount of money, Oh, no.
So that's
Uncle Hanakimoko, He's distraught. No, but he and Lopaka go off to the part of Hawaii where, the uncle lived. And they get the land. He's disconsolate, but he goes and he looks for the land, and he gets a certain amount of money. Stevenson doesn't say exactly how much it is, but there's a certain amount of the inheritance that's in cash. And he and Lopaka go to an architect. And Kiawe explains to the architect exactly the type of house that he once built on the land.
Yeah.
And it's a thing with lots of like fountains and ponds and like shrubbery from like Edward Scissorhands, like beautiful shapes and things. And I also think there's lots of like music boxes and like puzzles, like jigsaw puzzles that like make up the floor. It's real cool. In any case, it's really like a cool thing. So the architect writes down all the description of the house.
Sounds like you were there.
I think I was there. I think I'm adding stuff to like Stevenson. But the architect crunches the numbers. He adds up the price for building a house like this. And when he finally gets to the sum total, he shows it to Kiawe. And Kiawe shows it to Lopaka. And it's exactly the amount of like cash money of the inheritance. It's exactly to the penny the amount that it would take like to build like this house, So Lopaka's convinced. He's convinced that the bottle thing is actually true. So little demons, and he takes it. He goes, okay, I promise. It gives me the weirds, but I promised I would buy. It's a deal, I'm gonna buy it for. He buys it for like $49.99. He goes, I'm gonna take it to. I'm gonna get a ship with it. Right? I'm gonna buy it, my own ship, to go sailing around the world, start my own shipping business. But as soon as I can, I'm gonna sell it to like the first person I can sell it to, because it weirds me out. So he leaves. Bing bang boom, the house gets built. Workers construct. And they build this amazing house. The plantation thing, it's a plantation of like sugar or coffee or bananas. I don't really know. I'm making up what the crops are in Hawaii. I don't really know. Bananas, sugar, and coffee principally. And he's got this house built, and it's really impressive when it's finished. So impressive that it becomes like a landmark for the natives. Like people point to it. There's the house on the hill. There's the house on the cliff. And beautiful tourists come by and they take pictures because a few of them have cameras. But like he was in San Francisco, tourists come by and they look at it and stuff. It's really impressive, And he's really happy. One day, he after attending like a kind of festival or something on the other side of the island, He's riding back. He's riding his horse.